Welcome. I am the Crazy Celibate. My name is Kalisha, and I'm currently a nursing student in St. Louis, Missouri. I am also mentally dating a celebrity that doesn't know I exist. Today, we will be checking out my skills lab bag that is currently doubling as my clinical rotation bag. And if you take a look to the right of the screen, you'll be able to see what typically comes inside of that bag. However, as you continue to grow in your studies as a nursing student and a medical professional, you will continue to add additional items along this journey. I thank you for collaborating with me today, and I hope you enjoy the video. All right, this is my bag. It's not huge, but it is adequate to sufficiently provide me with storage and compartments for things that I need. We have this bag, this zip pocket right here, phone holders, additional holders for my clinical nurse badge. And then these pockets right here, even though I've taken everything out, typically contain my Narcan. Okay, so this purse did also come with a crossbody, but I'm not using that. I don't have time to flex on anyone. I've added lotion into the bag as well because you're constantly washing your hands on clinicals and taking on and putting off gloves. You definitely need one of these. This is a gait belt. So we're trained to do everything that a CNA can do. The recent facility that I just did my clinical on, each resident had their own personal gait belt, which was really nice, so I didn't have to use mine. This one I actually got for free because one of my classmates had a second one and didn't require it. I purchased all of my products separately from the school. The school's bag was roughly $125, but I was able to secure all of my items for much less. Next, you're supposed to have goggles. Now, don't laugh at me, but I went to an event, and at the event, Home Depot was there, and they had these glasses. So I don't know if you know, but typically they have these, what do you call it? Why am I drawing a blank? Anyway, Home Depot on Saturdays out of every month, they have all types of activities for children and adults, and you can get these glasses. So these came for free as well. I love alcohol wipes. These alcohol wipes, when I can't find Cavi wipes on the floor, I use these alcohol wipes to wipe down all of my belongings. Everything that's in my bag, everything that I use, the outside of my bag before I leave the facility, because I don't want to bring anything home to my family, period. I got this from Scrubs and Beyond here in St. Louis, Missouri. It pretty much just came with the shears, aka scissors, this multi-colored pen, and a disposable pen light to be able to perform focus and complete assessments on clients inside of the nursing facility. I, again, have a habit of storing additional alcohol wipes. So just in case. So yeah, this is the pen light, you know, pretty much. I don't want to, yeah, that's what that is. So I have this temporarily until this battery dies, and then I'll get one where I can just replace batteries. And what I like about this little pouch, I don't know what this is exactly used for, because this looks like you can hang your badge from here. This conveniently slides into my scrub pant pocket, but it also slides into the scrub top. So that way I can keep my highlighter, this, the pen light, and then usually I will have my thermometer there as well. As I said, again, Narcan is not to be played with because fentanyl doesn't discriminate, whether it's a co-worker, classmate, colleague, person on the street. This Narcan actually came from another event that I attended as well, and expires October 2026. However, if you reach out to a pharmacy, this probably has a shelf life longer than October 2026. In some instances, this can last up to 5 years or more. And I have 2 doses. Just understand that if you ever administer this, 1 dose goes into each nostril, but you still need to call 911 because this is only to stabilize the patient in the interim before the ambulance arrives or the person arrives. The ambulance arrives so that the person can get to the proper medical care that they need. Yes. I have this inside of my bag as well. If God brings you to it, he will bring you through it. This is basically, you know, check yourself, make sure you look good, all that good stuff. And this sits inside of my pouch with sanitary napkins and chapstick. Yes, yes, yes. That's my chapstick. Matter of fact, I'm going to put that in here right now. And that's typically in a zip pouch where the crossbody goes. And that's that storage. And I'm going to put these away. Next, I have my stethoscope case. Love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. What I like about this stethoscope case, here's my thermometer. I got this from Walgreens, as you can see. And this is one of the reasons why I opted to get all of my items separately from school, because they were much less expensive going through different channels. In fact, again, look at, I got more alcohol wipes. I'm not OCD, trust. But here's my stethoscope. That's my stethoscope. I actually just started using Temu last year, and last year around the same time I secured this on a discount. So I can't remember how much that originally was, but I don't think I paid more than $10 for this stethoscope with the discount coupon that I received. In here, it gives you an opportunity to, there's slats for you to put additional pins for yourself in the event that you need them. I'm going to keep it 100. You might not want to tell people you have extra pins inside of your, in here or on your person, because they won't come back. Nurses, CNAs, and techs, doctors, they're not bringing them back at all. But there's plenty of space for other things in here if you just want to walk on the floor with this item as opposed to bringing everything else, like your bag, onto the patient floor. All right, here we are again. I love this. This came as a set from Walgreens. I got a backup stethoscope and a blood pressure cuff for $19.99 at Walgreens. One of my classmates, the one she got from the program, her children decided that they wanted to play with it and they broke it. And I gave her my backup stethoscope. This is why I tell you, you gotta be careful. I can give away the stethoscope, but you don't tell people about your extra pens, because when pens are a hot commodity when you're working in any place medical. Stethoscopes, you can find those easier than you can actually find a pen, and it's ridiculous. You think it'd be the other way around. But yeah, this one came. I love this blood pressure cuff. This is perfect. It has this set up like this. I love this little bar because it helps you fashion a little hole for the arm to go in. It tells you exactly where it's supposed to sit at over the artery. And then once you get it on the person, so technically speaking, you would put your arm in like that. Let me see if I can demonstrate this better. All right, like I said, I'm gonna demonstrate how efficient this is. This is why I like this one, just the way this is cuffed up. And that has that little bar right there, if you can see. Put it in. It tells you where it's at to mark over the artery. And then you simply take it and tighten it. Yeah, I know it was good because even the teacher was like, oh, okay. And then when it's like that, then you can go ahead and take this, right? And you stick it right there so that you can see it. Maybe closer over here. Now it doesn't work. Listen, don't be not trying to work for me. You stick this somewhere so you can see it as you inflate. All right, that's why I like this, because this is you can see this, and this is set up in such a way where you can't really mess it up. All right, and I have this other book. So this book is good to jot down information that you need, dates, times. When you're with your clinical instructor, she might give you, meetup times, directives, things of that nature. Or as you're learning on the floor from the nurse that you're shadowing, or the CNA or the CMT, what you'll be doing is you'll be jotting things down, for your personal edification, so that in the future, you'll be able to not only have it on you, but you'll memorize it to the point where this book is no longer necessary. But as you're growing in your career, you want to keep this. And I really, really like this. I really, really like this. This is a clipboard that I got offline from Amazon. Now, I do think this was about $15. And so it's wide enough for you to put your stuff on, chart, take, what do you call that? Get briefing, handoff, all that good information, all that good stuff. And then when you're done, you just simply close it back up. But this is what's really nice. Everything that you learn in school, you lab results, cardiac rhythms, ways, how the system is supposed to work. You see this? All of this stuff is here so that it's looking for focused assessment for all of this. Injections, all of this stuff is on here as reference material for you. So this is really, really good to have. Absolutely. Absolutely. Because sometimes you don't memorize all of this, or you're just rushing and you don't want to think and focus on this, and you're like, you know what, I have to think, otherwise I might harm someone. So you have this here for your reference, and you do what you need to do. Okay, and lastly, the pulse oximeter. Again, this is something that I got from Temu. I think this was like $3. Perfect. The one thing that I know about, that I've noticed about this, you don't want to leave this in a car. Temperatures going up and down sporadically will mess up this gauge to the point where it can take up to 2 hours for it to start working properly. And at that point, you're trying to determine whether or not it's still effective and efficient, or if it has been, messed up as a result of you leaving it in the vehicle. Don't do that. I did that like 3 times, and then I had to cross-reference it with another machine on the floor just to ensure that it was accurate. So you want to make sure that it doesn't destroy any of the internal components that actually inform you whether or not that person's oxygen level is where it needs to be and that their heart rate is where it needs to be. So that really concludes everything. I would say, based on the stuff that I got, now I will admit, my collage bag cost me a pretty penny to personalize. That was about $75-$80. But then I received 3 free items, and then everything else came to roughly about $55 in total. So actually, no, $65 in total. So I'm really not upset. I'm about $40 over what the school was providing, but I got what I wanted. And so you get what you want, or you get what you need. And I just wanted to show you that everything fits. Everything is comfortable in there. I have enough space for a water bottle if I need to, or a small first aid kit if I need that as well. Sometimes I put my pill book in here to cross-reference medications, and pretty much that's it. So I'm gonna zip up this bag, and I hope that you enjoyed this episode. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comment section below, and I'll get back to you as quickly as possible. Have a positive and productive day.